Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Stella Blaze and I'm excited to be with you here, even though I am not yet at my regular space. I'm still on transit, and that hasn't stopped me yet from recording these postings that I have put up now, that I'm putting up now, because as far as I'm concerned, nothing should stop me from doing this. Even if I'm walking, even if I'm in the car, even if I'm just walking on, taking a stroll, I should still be able to pass on my message. Right, so today, and thank you so much to those of you who have religiously been following me, and those of you who sometimes comment. I don't really get a lot of comment, but though some of you, message me via my WhatsApp, you watch and then you message me via my WhatsApp. That's good enough. I'm very, very encouraged, but I'll be honest with you that I am not checking anything. Mine is I'm just doing my recordings. The topics come, I'm inspired with something I want everybody to share with people. I just do the recording and I post. So today, what am I talking to you about today? I am talking to you about schooling. Now, somebody said to me a few days ago and said, oh, Stella, she was trying to appreciate me and said that I've schooled her a lot, in her career path and, the relationship with regards to relationship as well. So that got me thinking. I said, wow, that's a good word, schooling, because I'm somebody, I kind of pick on things very fast, and it stays there. And I try to imbibe or build it into my own vocab or build it into whatever I'm doing. So, and then I sat and thought to myself, so who is schooling me, Stella Blaze? Of course, I have quite a lot of people, they are all not physical. A lot of them are online, and I've been fortunate to speak to two of those big people, and it's priceless, So I have people who school me even at my age. So the idea is there's no age too old to have somebody to school you, especially if you're still on that journey. And we all ever remain on that journey, on this life journey, whatever department, career, spiritual, relationship, so we forever remain on the journey. Nobody arrives, just arrives. We're all ever evolving. So, and that's why I thought to myself and said, okay, this is a very good topic to do in case you don't have anyone who is schooling you. You need to look around you and see who you think can school you, for your career path, for your, either relationship, family, friends, colleagues, children, husband, wife, boyfriend, girl. It's always good to have somebody. Now, my advice, and one of the things I talked about when I said, okay, I'm going to do this post, is it's not just about having somebody to school you, but somebody who you choose and decide to school you that have been, because there's no point, having somebody school you who doesn't have a clue about what you want to be schooled in. It's always good to have people who have experienced what you're trying to get clarity on. They always say experience is the best teacher. So somebody who has been through something will be in the best position to tell you, okay, this is how I went through, this is how I got through, this is how I became. So there are certain things each and every one of us are gifted, or rather, I wouldn't say gifted, sorry. There are certain things each and every one of us, especially at a particular age, can confidently and comfortably talk about and direct people the right path as you think. So for example, I would say when it comes to children, when it comes to, as in like bringing up your kids, I would say I have grade 1. And of course with God. I would say I have grade 1 because I had my strategies which I used on my children when they were younger. I'm sure I've told you guys about the story when my son called me at the last, at the ending part of his law school and said he wanted to quit. That was the last paper he had. And of course, the first thing probably any parent would have thought would have been to shout and say, blah, 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 I've spent a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. But what I did was I said to my son that that's fine. I don't really care. Mine is that I want a son who is happy, healthy, and mentally stable. That, or rather than, I said to him, pack up your things, that I'm coming to pick you, and that I was going to call my office then in UK to tell them that I wasn't coming to work, that I had family stuff I had to sort out. And then he said to me, as I was saying that to him, he just said, "Oh, Mom, just wait. I'll call you back so that." And I said, "Okay, I need to know. You need to call me back maybe in the next 5 minutes, because as soon as I drop now, I'm actually calling my office anyway to let them know that I'm not coming to work." Now, when I dropped the phone, I'll be honest with you, I was like swearing that, what is this? The last paper, and, for him to just do it, even if he passes or not, or fails, it doesn't matter, but at least just do it. But I didn't get angry with him. Somebody said that was revised psychology. Well, I guess so. God knows, I don't even know where I got the wisdom from, but I am believing the Holy Spirit gave me the wisdom of how to handle this. So when he called me back, he did actually call me back 5 minutes after the first call. So I decided to call him that, okay, I'm heading over. He's schooled in Surrey. So I said, I'm heading over. I've called my office, and then he's like, "No, Mom, don't worry, that I'll try and go and do the exam and all that." So when I dropped, I said to myself, something said to me, and I said, if I had shouted on this boy, if I had said some nasty things, and you know what normally maybe 80% of parents would have been to shout and say, "How dare you say you're not going to?" No, I never did that. And then I had experience as well with my daughter as well, at some point, that she was tired and so in other words, what I'm trying to tell you is that there are so many ways, there are so many strategies that I used with my kids, with my children when they were younger, that worked. So I can say I have knowledge with regards to that, and I can school, and I've been schooling a few persons with regards to how to deal with their children. Another one again is being persistent. How I've survived, even in UK, how I survived, and how I'm surviving in Nigeria. And even though everybody knows it's so difficult to do business in Nigeria, extremely difficult. You have to have like 100% shock absorber to be able to remain, and the list is long, what I think what could do to be able to stay grounded and say, this is it, this is what you're doing. So I have a few bits and pieces of advice in certain departments that I can share, I could school people on. So I think we all need to get people to school us in certain aspect. I have people who still school me. I mean, as in like every week I'm in school. Not physically, but online. I'm in school. People schooling me, giving me ideas, and I'm writing them down, and I'm practicalizing, because I'm somebody, I do not believe you just take on information and just keep it there. You take on this information and apply. Information is powerful and transformational when you apply. So the idea is whatever you're being schooled on, you need to learn, discipline yourself to apply. A lot of us get schooled on different aspects of life, but the point is, a lot do not apply. That's where the discipline comes in. So thank you so very much. I have enjoyed talking about this topic, and I have so many ideas I would have given you. And if you have anything to say about it, kindly leave a message at the comment section, and I'll be glad to respond. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye-bye.